Good afternoon to all of you. Am I audible and visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So without wasting time, we'll start with the lecture. Okay. I'm sharing the screen. Please tell me if the screen is visible or not. Is it visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So what were we discussing in the last lecture? Yes, we were discussing about the supporting verbs and main verbs. Is that?
Yes, sir.
Supporting verbs and main verbs. Okay, that chart we were discussing, and also we were discussing about the verbs or supporting verbs used in the present tense, past tense, and future tense. Okay, these three are the main tenses. Okay, so simultaneously we are discussing about the supporting verbs also and the sentence structure for the tenses also. Okay, and we have discussed in the last lecture, I think we have discussed about simple tenses, or yes, simple tenses denoting facts and reality. Okay, we have discussed that this point. Have we discussed this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where we were then? कुठपर्यंत होतो आपण?
Action, denoting action.
Okay.
Denoting action.
Yes. Yes. Right. So we just yes, we have discussed about the simple tenses denoting facts or realities. Just I will revise in only few seconds. Okay. So for the present tense, okay, in the present tense, for denoting the facts in the present tense, we use the structure that is subject plus am or is or are plus noun or adjective. Subject plus am is are plus noun or adjective. Then for the past, denoting the reality in the past, we show that reality with the sentence structure like subject plus was or were plus noun or adjective. And whatever the assumed facts or realities in the future tense, we denote that with the structure subject plus shall be or will be plus noun or adjective. This thing we have discussed. Also, we have discussed about the simple tenses denoting the ownership. Okay, that also we have discussed. So when we are denoting or when we are talking about our ownership or someone's ownership or someone's possession, we use these verbs, that is these supporting verbs, that is have, has, had, shall have, and will have. And the sentence structure is subject plus have or has plus noun phrase. In the present tense, we use have or has plus noun phrase. In the past tense, we use subject plus had plus noun or noun phrase. And in the future tense, okay, simple tense denoting future, we use the structure subject plus shall have or will have plus noun or noun phrase. That we have discussed in the last lecture. So for denoting the ownership in present, we use this sentence structure. Okay, that is present form of the structure. And for denoting the ownership in the past, we use past form of this structure. For denoting assumed ownership or possession in the future tense, we use this structure. Okay, so this we have discussed in the last lecture. We were discussing about the simple tenses denoting action. Okay, so from today we are going to discuss tenses. Okay, that is present, past and future, simple tenses, continuous tenses, perfect tenses and perfect continuous tenses. Okay, that from today we are going to discuss. So the first tense that we are going to discuss is simple present tense. Okay, so write down in your notebook simple present tense. Write down the title, simple present tense. Sorry. Okay, so simple present tense. So for denoting actions, we use the verbs, okay, and the supporting verbs that we use for simple present tense are do and does. Okay, these two verbs we use for denoting the actions in the simple present tense. And when to use do and when to use does, we use do after plural subjects. Okay, after plural subjects.
सर हे पण झालंय मागच्या लेक्चरला.
झालंय?
Yes, sir.
होय सर.
With structure?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Okay, then we'll move further then. Continuous? Is it over or not? Continuous tenses?
No, sir.
Yes. So today we are going to start with the continuous tenses. Okay. So continuous tenses. For continuous present tense, okay. For continuous present tense, what are the supporting verbs that we are using? Am, is, and are. These three are the supporting verbs we are using for the continuous present tense. Okay. So when to use am is used for I साठीच आपण फक्त am चा यूज करतो. बाकीचे is used for third person singular pronouns. Okay, third person singular pronouns किंवा singular pronouns जे आहेत त्यांच्यासाठी आपण काय करतो, is चा आपण यूज करतो. And is used after he, she, it, someone, somebody, no one, nobody, this and that. And are is used after plural pronouns. Plural pronoun जे आहेत त्यांच्यानंतर आपण are यूज करतो. Okay, for example, we, you, they, all, these, those. Okay, so these are the two supporting verbs we are using for the formation of the sentence. So write down am. Okay, write down that continuous present tense. Write down the title, continuous present tense. Then write down supporting verbs for continuous present tense are am for I. हे असं लिहून काढा. Am for I, is for he, she, it, someone, somebody, no one, nobody, this, that. am हे फक्त I पुढेच यूज करायचं. is कशासाठी आपण यूज करतो तर थर्ड पर्सन सिंग्युलर प्रोनाउन्स जसे की he she it and another pronouns that is someone somebody no one nobody. And are is used for plural pronouns that is we you they all these and those. Okay, and after that write down the sentence structure, that is subject plus am is are plus mving plus object or complement. Subject plus am is are plus mving plus object plus complement. So we are using am or is or are plus ving, ing form of the main verb. Okay, so this is the sentence structure for continuous present tense. Let's look at the example. The first example is I'm collecting information. Write down this example also. First example, I am collecting information. So here I is the subject, okay, am is the supporting verb. We are using plus collecting main verb ला आपण काय केलं तर ing form जोडला. For continuous tenses we are using ing form, or we are adding ing form to the main verb. Continuous tenses मध्ये सगळ्याच टेन्सेसला आपण काय करायचं तर मेन वर्ब मध्ये ing ऍड करायचं. ओके, आय एम कलेक्टिंग इन्फॉर्मेशन. मी काय करत होतो तर माहिती गोळा करत होतो. सो एम इज युज्ड फॉर ओनली आय. आयच्या पुढेच फक्त एम चा यूज करायचा. इज युज्ड आफ्टर ही शी इट. ही शी इट नंतर आपण काय करतो इज वापरतो. ओके, मग पुढे असं लिहा, राईट डाऊन दॅट ही शी इज कलेक्टिंग इन्फॉर्मेशन. ही और शी इज कलेक्टिंग इन्फॉर्मेशन. तो किंवा ती माहिती गोळा करत आहे. ओके, इथं गोळा करत आहे असं त्याचा मराठी अर्थ घ्यायचा. ओके, and we you they for all these plural pronouns we are using are plus ving. Okay, so for we you they we are using are plus main verb मध्ये ing add करायचं. Okay, so we are collecting information. This is the sentence structure. Okay, and write down below that uses. याचा वापर कुठे करतो आपण to show or for denoting progressive action in the present. When we are using simple present tense, no, when we are using continuous present tense for showing or denoting progressive actions in the present. So write down uses for showing or denoting progressive actions in the present. Is it understood? समजताय का हे?
Yes, sir.
Shall we move further then?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So let's move towards the continuous past tense. Continuous past tense. In Marathi, we can call it as चालू भूतकाळ. Okay, चालू भूतकाळ. So continuous past tense, write it down. Continuous past tense, supporting verbs. आता कुठले supporting verbs आपण यूज करतो continuous past tense साठी? Was किंवा were. Okay, so write down supporting verbs for continuous past tense are was and were. And was is used for all the singular pronouns. Okay, was केव्हा यूज करतो आपण, तर सिंग्युलर प्रोनाउन्स साठी आपण was यूज करतो किंवा सिंग्युलर सब्जेक्ट साठी. ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल I, he, she, it, someone, somebody, no one, nobody, this and that. Okay, so was is used for I, he, she, it. These are the singular pronouns. And where is used after we, you, they, all, these, those. Okay, where केव्हा यूज करायचं, सगळ्या प्लुरल प्रोनाउन्स साठी किंवा प्लुरल सब्जेक्ट साठी. कुठले कुठले, we, you, they, all, these and those. So write it down. Was is used for I, he, she, it. And where is used for we, you, they, these, those, all. Okay. Below that, write down the sentence structure. That is subject plus was or were plus MVING, or you can call it simply as VING. Okay. Subject plus was or were plus VING plus object or complement. This is the sentence structure for the continuous past tense. चालू भूतकाळासाठी आपण हे सेंटेन्स स्ट्रक्चर वापरतो. Subject plus was or were plus MVING plus object or complement. Below that, write down the examples. Was is used for singular subjects. Okay, so for I, he, she, it, someone, somebody, we have to use was. Okay, so I was collecting information. He was collecting information. She was collecting information. Someone was collecting information. Nobody was collecting information. Okay, you can write any example. Okay, you can write another example also. Okay, I was eating a mango, or I was watching a movie. Okay, take any example. Okay, कुठलंही एक्झाम्पल तुम्ही तुमच्या मनाचं लिहू शकता आणि त्याच्यापासून भरपूर तुम्हाला वाटेल तेवढी तुम्ही एक्झाम्पल्स फॉर्म करू शकता, एक्झाम्पल्स लिहू शकता. ओके, सो आफ्टर I, he, she, it, we have to use was plus MVING. And after plural subjects like we, you, they, all, we have to write where plus VING or MVING. Okay, so write it down. We, you, they, all were collecting information. आम्ही माहिती गोळा करत होतो. Okay, in present tense we have to use आहे. Okay, आम्ही माहिती गोळा करत आहे किंवा मी माहिती गोळा करत आहे. In past tense we have to use I was collecting information. मी माहिती गोळा करत होतो. Okay, आहे, होतो, and in future we have to use असेल. Okay, and uses of this continuous past tense, when to use it, for denoting or showing the progressive action in the past or continuous action in the past. Okay, so mainly we are using past mainly we are using continuous tenses for any action which might be happening in the past, in present, or in future. Okay, for showing that action which is in progress or which is in continuous mode. Okay, एखादी चालू घटना असेल, ओके, एखादी घटना चालू असेल त्या किंवा सुरू असेल त्या घटनेला दर्शवण्यासाठी whatever the actions that are going on in the present, that were going on in the past, or that will be going on in the future, we have to use continuous tense, okay, or that structure of the continuous tense. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Whatever the progressive action in the past, present, or future, that we denote with the continuous tenses, or you can call it as progressive tenses also, okay, continuous tenses or progressive tenses, you can call it by any name, okay. So this is about the simple continuous past tense. Let's move towards the continuous future tense, okay. This is the continuous future tense. Okay, so let's, yes, so this is the continuous future tense, okay. In the continuous future tense, the supporting verbs that we are using are shall be or will be, okay. Shall be किंवा will be हे दोन supporting verb आपण continuous future tense मध्ये वापरतो, okay. Shall be is used for I and we. Shall be कशासाठी वापरतो आपण, तर फक्त I आणि we साठी आपण shall be वापरतो, okay. Shall be is used for I and we for these subjects, and will be is used for remaining all. बाकीचे जे सब्जेक्ट आहेत किंवा प्रोनाउन्स आहेत त्यांच्यासाठी आपण वापरतो will be, okay. Shall be is used for I and we. Write it down in your notebook. Continuous future tense, this is the title. Supporting verbs for these tenses, this tense are shall be, and shall be is used for I and we. Below that, write down will be. Will be is used for you, he, she, it, they, someone, somebody, no one, nobody, this, that, all, these, those, okay, etc., etc. So will be is used for all the remaining. Yes. Write down the sentence structure. The sentence structure for continuous future tense is subject plus shall be or will be plus MVING plus object or complement. This is the sentence structure. Subject plus shall be or will be plus VING plus object plus complement. This is the sentence structure that we use for formation of the sentences in continuous future tense. Let's look at the example. The first example is I shall have collecting information. Okay, I or we can use shall be for both I and we. I आणि we साठी आपण काय करतो, shall be चा यूज करतो. Okay, I shall be collecting information. मी माहिती गोळा करत असेल. Okay, This is the this is the action, okay, that will be happening and that will be continuous in the future tense. Okay, that will be continuous action in the future tense. ही जी क्रिया असेल, I shall be collecting information, मी माहिती गोळा करत असेन, म्हणजे ती क्रिया काय आहे तर फ्युचर मध्ये चालू असेल. ओके, असं आपण काय करतोय, ऍझ्युम करतो. आपण काय करतो तर आपण त्याचं ऍझम्पशन करतो, ऍझ्युम करतो. ओके, I shall be collecting information or we shall be collecting information. And for remaining all the subjects, we have to use will be. Okay, he, she, it, someone, everyone, everybody, somebody, nobody, you, they, all. Okay, for all these supporting for all these pronouns, and these pronouns we have to use, for these pronouns we have to use will be. Okay, for I and we only we have to use shall be. And the uses of this tense are actions, or for denoting actions which are assumed. Okay, assumed to be happened in the future. आपण जेव्हा एखादी प्रोग्रेसिव्ह ऍक्शन किंवा कंटिन्युअस ऍक्शन फ्युचर मध्ये घडणार असेल असं जर आपण जेव्हा ऍझम्पशन करतो, फॉर डिनोटिंग दॅट ऍक्शन वी हॅव टू यूज सिंपल फ्युचर टेन्स. सो सिंपल फ्युचर टेन्स इज यूज्ड for, or it is it used for denoting the assumed progressive action in the future. This is the use of simple continuous future tense. Is it clear? समजलं का?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Have you written down? लिहिलंय का हे?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we will move further. Let's start with the perfect tenses. Perfect tenses चा आपण आता start करूया. Yes. So the first type or the first tense in the perfect is the present tense. Perfect present tense. Write down the title. Perfect present tense. पूर्ण वर्तमान काळ. In Marathi, you can call it as पूर्ण वर्तमान काळ. Whatever the actions, okay, whatever the completed actions in the present, that actions can be shown with this tense. Okay. Yes, just or recently completed actions. We use this tense, perfect present tense, for denoting just recently completed actions. Okay, एखादी क्रिया प्रेझेंट मध्ये वर्तमान काळात आता काही वेळापूर्वी घडलेली आहे, काही सेकंदापूर्वी घडलेली आहे. ओके, फॉर शोइंग दॅट ऍक्शन वी यूज दिस tense. Okay, so the perfect present tense is used for denoting the action which had just or is recently completed. For denoting the actions which just recently completed. So the perfect present tense, the supporting verbs we use for the perfect present tense are have and has. Have आणि has हे दोन supporting verb आपण काय करतो तर वापरतो. perfect present tense मध्ये आपण काय करतो, हे दोन verbs, supporting verbs वापरतो. So write it down. In the perfect present tense, The supporting verbs we are using are have and has. Okay. Have is used for I, we, you, they. All these, those, some, a few. So have is used for the plural pronouns. Okay. All of these except I, all of these are the plural pronouns. बाकीचे सगळे काय आहेत तर प्लुरल प्रोनाउन आहेत. We, you, they, all, these, those, some, a few. Okay, all of these are the plural pronouns, and have is used for the plural pronouns. And when to use has? Has is used after the singular pronouns. Okay, third person singular pronouns. He, she, it, someone, somebody, no one, nobody, everyone, everybody, this, that. Okay. So have केव्हा वापरतो आपण तर I, we, you, they ह्यांच्या पुढे आपण have वापरतो. आणि has केव्हा वापरतो तर थर्ड पर्सन सिंग्युलर प्रोनाउन, that is he or she or it. Okay. These are the third person singular pronouns. And very important thing is that in the perfect tenses, we have to use past participle form of the main verb. Okay. Perfect tenses madhe, in all the perfect tenses. Okay. Note it down. In all the perfect tenses, we have to use past participle form of the main verb. Okay. In all the perfect tenses, we use past participle form or third form. Okay. Of the main verb. आपण काय करतो तर परफेक्ट टेन्सेस मध्ये कुठलाही असो, परफेक्ट पास्ट टेन्स असेल, परफेक्ट प्रेझेंट टेन्स असेल किंवा परफेक्ट फ्युचर टेन्स असेल. ओके. फ्युचर परफेक्ट असेल, प्रेझेंट परफेक्ट असेल किंवा पास्ट परफेक्ट असेल. वी हॅव टू ऍड थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ द मेन वर्ब इन द सपोर्टिंग वर्ब. ओके. किंवा तिसरा फॉर्म म्हणू शकतो आपण किंवा past participle form. Okay. Write down the sentence structure for the present perfect tense. This is the sentence structure for the present perfect tense. The sentence structure is subject plus have or has plus main verb past participle form. Okay. Past participle form of the main verb किंवा V3 form. Okay. Simply you can write it as V3 form, third form of the main verb. Okay. Subject plus have or has plus third form of the main verb or past participle form of the main verb plus object or complement. This is the sentence structure. Let's look at the examples. The first example is, okay, have is used after plural subjects. Okay, keep in mind. Have केव्हा वापरतो आपण तर एक्सेप्ट I चं फक्त अपवाद वगळता I हे काय आहे तर फर्स्ट पर्सन सिंग्युलर प्रोनाउन आहे. ओके. बाकीचे सगळे जे आहेत ते काय आहेत प्लुरल प्रोनाउन्स आहेत. We, you, they, all. Okay. So exception is only I. So have is used for I, we, you, they. Okay. So I have submitted reports. Okay, write down this example. I have submitted reports. Here we have used have plus third form of the main verb किंवा past participle form of the main verb. Okay, आपण इथं PP form वापरलाय. That is third form. Submit, submitted, submitted. Is it? बरोबर आहे ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So we have used here past participle form. I have submitted reports. You can take any example, okay? I have eaten a mango. Eat, ate, eaten. Okay? Eat, ate, eaten. You can write any example. Tell me one example from your side. Any example? Take any subject of this and tell the example or any verb. कुठलेही एखादं वर्ब घेऊन एक एक्झाम्पल सांगा मला.
I have cut mango.
Yes, correct. I have cut a mango. Cut, cut, cut. So the third form of the verb cut is cut itself. Okay, cut, cut, cut. Put, put, put. Okay. Eat, ate, eaten. So this is the irregular type of main verbs. Okay, eat, ate, eaten. This is irregular type of main verb. I have eaten a mango. Okay, so this is the example of I, we, you, they. Then for he, she, it, we have to use has. Okay, he, she, it नंतर आपण काय करतो, has वापरतो. For example, he has submitted report. He has submitted reports. त्याचा मराठी अर्थ काय होतो? त्यानं त्याचे जे रिपोर्ट्स आहेत ते काय केलेले आहेत तर जमा केलेले आहेत. केले आहेत आणि केलेले आहेत, फरक आहे या दोन्हीमध्ये. ओके, केले आहेत आणि केलेले आहेत. So for the perfect tenses we are using केलेले आहेत. Okay, that action it has just completed. Okay, काही सेकंदापूर्वी त्यानं त्याचे रिपोर्ट जमा केलेले आहेत. Okay, just this action has completed before some minutes or before some hours ago. Okay, this has submitted reports or that has submitted this student. Okay, this student, that student, nobody has submitted reports, someone has submitted reports. Okay, you can take any verb and you can write any example. Okay, so for perfect present tense is used for denoting the recently completed actions. काही वेळापूर्वी एखादी क्रिया पूर्ण झालेली आहे. ओके, रिसेंटली completed. सो माळगे मॅडम, आता माळगे मॅडमचं काही मिनिटापूर्वी तुमचं लेक्चर झालं. ओके, माळगे मॅडम हॅज कंडक्टेड द M1 लेक्चर बिफोर फ्यू मिनिट्स. माळगे मॅडमनी काही मिनिटापूर्वी त्यांचं लेक्चर काय केलं, कंडक्ट केलं किंवा घेतलं. ओके, माळगे मॅडम हॅज कंडक्टेड. आता हॅज काय येतं इथं, बिकॉज आपण त्यांना ही, शी, इट या थर्ड पर्सन सिंग्युलर प्रोनाउन ना आपण काय करू शकतो, रिप्लेस करू शकतो. ओके, सो शी हॅज कंडक्टेड द लेक्चर बिफोर सम मिनिट्स. ओके, दिस इज द एक्झाम्पल. So for recently completed actions, we make use of perfect present tense. Is that clear? समझले है?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now it's almost 3:59. Okay. Just we will take one more tense and we will end this lecture. Okay. Now, perfect past tense. Write down perfect past tense. Purna bhutkal. Okay, Purna bhutkal. The supporting verb we are using for formation of any sentence in the perfect past tense is had. Okay, only one supporting verb is there. Okay, only single supporting verb had is used for denoting the action in the perfect past tense. परफेक्ट पास्ट टेन्स मध्ये एखादी ऍक्शन घडते हे दर्शवण्यासाठी फक्त आपण एकच सपोर्टिंग वर्ब वापरतो. इन परफेक्ट प्रेझेंट टेन्स वी वर युजिंग टू सपोर्टिंग वर्ब. ओके, have or has, but in the perfect past tense there is only one supporting verb, and that is applied for each and every subject. कुठल्याही सब्जेक्ट साठी आपण ते वापरू शकतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, that subjects might be singular subjects or that might be plural subjects. Okay, कुठल्याही सब्जेक्ट साठी कुठल्याही प्रोनाउन साठी आपण had प्लस VPP, that is past participle form, असं सेंटेन्स स्ट्रक्चर वापरतो. So had is used for I, we, you, he, she, it, they, someone, somebody, no one, nobody, this, that, these, those, some, few. Okay, only you have to write down that had is used for all the pronouns or all the subjects, that is I, we, you, they, he, she, it. ह्या सगळ्यांसाठी आपण काय वापरू शकतो? had वापरू शकतो. ओके, the sentence structure for the perfect past tense is subject plus had plus MVPP or VPP or third form of the main verb V3. You can write any of these options. Okay, कुठल्याही ऑप्शन तुम्ही यामध्ये लिहू शकता. दॅट इज सब्जेक्ट प्लस हॅड प्लस MVPP लिहा किंवा VPP लिहा किंवा V3 लिहा, काहीही लिहा, पण एक काहीतरी लिहा. ओके, यापैकी सब्जेक्ट प्लस हॅड प्लस मेन वर्बचा पास्ट पार्टिसिपल फॉर्म ऑफ द मेन वर्ब और थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ द main verb plus object or complement. Okay, this is the sentence structure. Look at the examples below that. And uses, when to use action completed before another action in the past. Okay, for denoting the action completed before another action in the past. Past मध्ये दोन क्रिया घडलेल्या असतील. ओके, तर त्या दोन क्रियांमध्ये जेव्हा एखादी ऍक्शन त्या दुसऱ्या क्रियेच्या आधी घडलेली असेल. ओके, दोन ऍक्शन पास्ट मध्ये घडलेले आहेत. ओके, त्यापैकी जी ऍक्शन दुसरी ऍक्शन किंवा त्या दोन्ही पैकी जी ऍक्शन आधी घडलेली आहे दुसरीच्या, तिला दर्शवण्यासाठी आपण वापरतो परफेक्ट पास्ट टेन्स. ओके, actions completed before another action in the past. भूतकाळामधल्या दोन क्रियांमधल्या पहिल्या ऍक्शन शो करण्यासाठी जी दुसऱ्या ऍक्शनच्या आधी घडलेली आहे. ओके, त्यासाठी आपण वापरतो परफेक्ट पास्ट टेन्स. ओके, सो दिस इज द सेंटेन्स स्ट्रक्चर. No, this is the use, when to use the perfect past tense. Write down the examples below that. He or she or it or someone or somebody has submitted reports. त्यानं, तिनं, मी, कुणीतरी काय केलेलं आहे तर रिपोर्ट सबमिट केलेला होता. ओके, आहे नाही, होता. हॅड सबमिटेड. ओके, पास्ट मध्ये ती ऍक्शन घडलेली आहे एखाद्या ऍक्शनच्या आधी. ओके, दोन ऍक्शन पैकी ती ऍक्शन दुसरीच्या आधी घडलेली आहे. ओके, दॅट्स व्हाय वी आर युजिंग हियर had plus V3 form. Is that clear? I had submitted reports. You had submitted reports. It had submitted reports. She had submitted reports. someone had submitted reports. Okay, so this is the example. Is it clear? हे समजलं?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So shall we stop here? आपण आता perfect future tense उद्या बघू. Okay. It's almost 4 o'clock. Let me first mark your attendance. Then you can leave this meeting. Okay. Don't leave meeting until I mark your attendance. Roll number roll number 17 present आहेत का? Roll number 17, 18, 19. Roll number 19. Roll number 20. Roll number 27. Roll number 42. 45. 49.
सर 49 प्रेझेंट होती बट लास्ट मिनिटला नेटवर्क गेलं असं तिचा मेसेज आले.
बर ठीक आहे. Roll number 58. So the absent roll numbers are roll number 17, 20, 27, 42, 45 and 58. These are the absent roll numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 students are absent. Yes. बोला कौन है? रोल नंबर (17, 20, 27, 42, 45, 58. Is anybody present from absent roll numbers? Absent पैकी कोणी आहे का? Okay. Shall we end the meeting?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We will end this meeting. Thanks for joining the meeting.